baby. Yes, Dominique Cosmetics came through with a concealer and a powder, and of course we have to see what's up with it. I do really love Dominique Cosmetics. I have a few of her palettes and I love them. This one is the one that is on my eyes. You can do whatever the heck you want with this palette. Powder, bronzer, contour, blush, face, eyes, every damn thing. I'm so happy that I picked up this Wide Awake Full Coverage Concealer. It is $26. It comes with 4 ml, made in Korea, and it's available in 17 shades. Packaging is so cute. I'm loving the frosty finish, and then the light pinky color. Oh, it's like it gave it a touch. I picked up the shade 4, which is Café con Leche, because I went off the swatches that Christine did on her video, but I think I fucked up a little because this is cool undertones and I'm definitely not cool. I think I was supposed to pick the shade number 5, Frappuccino. That one is neutral, so hopefully this doesn't look too cool on me. This baby is supposed to be a natural hydrated medium to full coverage concealer with a radiant finish. It sounds so good. Hold up, a minute of silence because the applicator that is in here definitely deserves 10 stars. Are we talking about the first, never seen before, super unique, deep puffing cooling wand? Like, are we serious right now, Christine? I have to give you credits, baby girl, because this was a great idea. First of all, the satisfaction that you're gonna get as soon as this touch your under eyes is gonna be unreal. And second of all, this is going to wake you and your under eyes right the fuck up. Look how cool the applicator is, and it also got like a little dentation that picks up the perfect amount of concealer, avoiding cakiness. Are you closer? Let's put this baby to the test. It is infused with caffeine to boost circulation and minimize the appearance of dark circles, antioxidants, and vitamin E. I'm just a little bit like on the fence with the cool undertone. I don't like nothing cool. Like, I want to have the other shade, Frappuccino, which is neutral. I'm gonna have to get it or I'm not gonna be able to live. Like, I'm that intense. This is so cold. It feels like ice cubes. They went back again to pick up a little bit more for right there. I felt that it didn't give me enough. It's blending like a dream. It's melting in the skin. Look at that. I'm getting happy over here because after everything is nice and blended, this shade doesn't really look that bad, to be honest with you. I like my under eye area really nice and bright, so this to me is where it's at. This is looking nice and bright. I do want to see how it looks with the foundation because I want to be able to see if we can peak that cool undertone, which I don't think so. But it's just crazy how only that little bit of concealer at that right here and right here, because I don't have nothing else on my face, made this whole side of the face look alive, look awake. It looks so much better. It's not moving around. See how it's not creasing at all, and it's actually setting without me needing to apply powder. So if you don't want to apply powder, you don't have to. I want to apply a little bit more to see what happens. I want to see if it's buildable, even though this is great coverage, to be honest with you. You see how in this eye you see like a little dentation, and this one with only that little bit of concealer, it looks nice, plumpy, fuller. Yo, it feels so good. Like, I just want to leave it right there. Yes, she really killed it with this freaking applicator, that's for sure. See how easy it blends, and look at that. Yes, it is buildable. Look at that full coverage. It definitely went from medium to full coverage real quick. Brought you all the way in and I lower my lights. This is how it looks with and without. See that the shade doesn't really look that bad. And the fact that it's nice and movable, you can actually just leave it sitting there and then come back and it's gonna blend like if you just applied it. Gives you room to play. You don't have to worry about blending it fast. And I did notice that it got a bit lighter when I applied the second coat, or is it me? You see how I either have to like flip it and then use whatever I have on the other side, which is a normal thing to do. And then at this point, I just want to like keep going back just to feel the cooling freaking wand. Nice and hydrating. This is gonna be a great formulation for dry skin. Blended in my foundation, and I'm using this one from Huda Beauty. contour, bronze up, and blush with this baby. I'm gonna be using the shade Toffee as contour, so I'm gonna be picking it up with my Huda brush from NARS. I'm also gonna contour my nose with the same shade. I'm dying to see what's up with the powder. Let me tell you that this is something that I cannot do with my other concealers, and I'm actually a little bit impressed about it. Me apply my concealer, blend it, and then move on and do everything else that I have to do on my face, and then come back and set my under eyes. That's impossible. I have to apply, blend, and set my under eyes right the fuck away. If not, they're gonna look like a mess, they're gonna crease, and it's just like, hell no. I haven't touched them no more since I blended them out before. And look how I can just pick up my brush and blend it, fix it up a little bit. Right away it looks flawless, and you see how it blends so evenly, so pretty. No patches, no dryness, and nothing at all. What the heck is this made of? See how it blends so nice and so evenly? Before we see what's up with the powder, I know I'm like you, I want to open it up already, but we need some bronzer. So let's pick up a little bit of this shade right here. Very little, because this shade looks intense. Now let's see what's up with the Smooth and Blur setting powder. It's $22, made in USA. Comes in two shades. One, it's medium dark, and this one is translucent. Matching packaging with the concealer. So this is a buttery and lightweight setting powder that is going to blur, smooth, and reduce shine for a flawless finish all day long. It is non-comedogenic, I think that's what you say, and it's infused with hyaluronic acid. So you know this is going to look in moisture. It comes with this little paper that you just take it off, and then everything is going to be completely open and messy. I wish it came with like a mesh or something a little bit more like collection. We're also getting a sponge. It's $15, but if you know me, you know I didn't pick that up. Sorry, not sorry. I just don't like sponges. I did wanted to let you know, because if you do like sponges and you are planning on picking up any of these products, it looks like a good ass sponge. Alright, so let's set this under eyes. In my under eyes, they look good right now with no powder. That's sick. And I've been talking to you guys for a long ass time now with the concealer under my eyes on set with no powder, and I cannot believe that everything looks this good. I'm gonna apply a little bit of the powder right here on the tapa. And the formulation looks really nice and velvety. Look at this. Wow, guys. Like, this is so buttery. Like, when you blend it, it feels so creamy. So creamy. I like to set my under eyes with the Inochige from Sonia G, but I'm gonna use the brush in one side, and then I'm gonna be using this little Tati Beauty powder everything puff back with my brush, and just do like a little tapping to make sure that there's no creasing, which no creases. I tell you that if you don't like to apply powder under your eyes and you don't like to set your concealer, this is going to be the perfect concealer for you. And then besides that, it's medium to full coverage. Hi baby, you need this. That's how much powder I'm going to apply. I'm taking the excess right here in the back of my hand, and I'm gonna apply a little bit more on the tapa. That's how much I have, and then I'm gonna pick it up with my brush. That's a lot. So I like both ways, but it did give me a bit more coverage with the puff, which it will also give you the same coverage if you use a sponge. But I do think I like the side with the brush a little bit better. To be honest with you, I mean, they both look nice. Let's use blush. I'm gonna be using this shade right here for blush. Look at that. And then I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this one for the apples on my cheeks. See how it gives it a pump? A little bit of this. Much needed, my lips. Oh, they're so dry. So now, let's go see what happened during the wear test. This is how it looks with and without. I already had it on for a couple of minutes and it still hasn't increased at all. I had it on for about 2 hours and I'm impressed how it's not even like creasing where my little fine lines are. See how smooth it looks? Alright babes, so we are done with the application part of this video. Now it's time for my final thoughts, no BS. I'm going to keep this nice and sweet or sweet and sour, whatever the heck you want it. But yes, this is Steffi approved, all the way approved. You know what I feel about the formulation of this concealer. I think I let you know that throughout the whole video. But the fact that it doesn't move, you can use it with or without powder. It doesn't crease. You can apply as much as you want, but you don't need to apply a lot. A little bit goes a long way, so don't waste it. But I say that to say this, it doesn't matter how much you apply this concealer, it's not going to cake. And besides all that, I love how it plumps my under eyes. It makes them look fuller, awake. The applicator, she did that. Like, it literally feels like ice cubes. Like, I just want to like take the applicator out and just like leave it sitting there. That's how good it feels. And the shade, yes, I'm so happy that everything turned down the way it did and that the shade looks good because I love the way this shade looks. I love how brightening it is. And then the powder, it's like the cherry on top of the cake. It made everything look so much better. Love the formulation of this powder. I love how creamy it is. Like buttery, it is the perfect definition of it. And yep, here you have 2 bomb-ass products that you need in your life. But alright babes, don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below what's the deal. Do you like them? You don't like them? What do you like more, the concealer or the powder? Don't forget that your opinion means everything to me. Thank you again for another great video. I love you all so damn much, to the moon and back. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you are considering subscribing and staying with me forever and ever. So go down below and click the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube can notify you every time I upload new videos. Mwah! See you on the next one.